All right, we are live. Hi everyone, and welcome to another Ishanekon Arena. This time, the theme is Peasantry Tabletop RPG. Why don't Zachary? Don't you tell us about it? The special guest, the guy who designed the Peasantry Tabletop RPG.
Yeah, so my name's Zachary. I've been working on Peasantry for about 2 years now. It's a game about just horrible peasants. As you can see, I'm all decked out in my peasant garb, and I'm super excited to play today.
Yeah, it's a very funny game. I had the honor to play it once. It's just one random chaos. For context, my peasant died while being thrown into a giant pie that exploded. So
yeah, it was a peasant pot pie, if I recall.
Dang, similar ways of dying. Madness.
But we also have the great Scrat here from Squirrel Plays. Hi.
Hello.
He has a great
How
YouTube
goes?
channel. If you haven't subscribed to him yet, do it.
Very fun content to watch. I enjoy it a lot.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. And we have reoccurring players, Antonio, Gold, and Toonbolt. Very experienced with the game. So, but, yes, it's, right, music, background management. So, how about we get started? As you see the arena, but this time it looks a bit more mundane. One might say maybe a little bit dirty. You see a farm, like fields in the south, a farmhouse in the north with a barn to the right of it. And as always, you hear the announcers, "Welcome, challengers, to Ishanekon Arena." Oh yeah, by the way, out of character, in the spirit of Peasantry Tabletop RPG, where you have to randomly create your character, everybody here used a random character generator to create their characters. So get ready for some random fun. But yes, welcome to the challenge. But how about we get to know our champions as the camera zooms in and goes to the first guy who looks a bit like Red Wizard, or it's Garyet. Garyet, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Garrett.
Garrett.
The Y is silent. A lot of people confuse that. It's fine. I work at Magic and Bob's Industries. I'm an apprentice wizard for the industry, and I'm here mainly just on like a sponsorship. Yes, we are helping to sponsor this arena today.
We're taking sponsorships. Did you get any money, Blaze? I don't think so. Whatever. If you and what is your wish should you succeed in the challenge?
I'm just here for the sponsorship. Maybe making the staff less likely to explode? That'd be cool.
Okay, let's hope it doesn't explode in the arena. Okay, let's move on as the camera zooms in on Franklin. Who might you be?
I am Franklin. We will say, I am the local bartender. And I thought I was going to get a deal at this arena where I would provide the beer and make lots and lots of money, but instead they threw me in it. So, turns out the deal is if I survive, then I get the deal. So, I am the local bartender / thrower of peasants when they get too much.
It's indeed, if you win, you can wish anything you want. And do not worry, this arena is built with the most advanced narrative-based simulation technology that exists. You will not, whatever happens, you cannot die, and you will not feel any pain. But your psyche and bodies will still react as if they were injured. So, if you suddenly feel the urge to scream, but don't feel any pain, that's it. So, Lenny, as the camera zooms into this devilish-looking guy.
Lenny wake up. Where I am? What is this place? The last thing I remember is that I was sleeping in a tavern, and now I'm in a farm? Maybe I was drunk. What is that voice?
Did nobody inform the people that joined the arena today? Did you scramble the summoning mechanism? Turns out that there's a slight bug. We might have just randomly pulled people out of the multiverse. Oh. Well, don't worry, guys. None of you can get injured. You will be facing multiple challenges, and if you win, you get a free wish. I mean, it's not quite free. You still have to survive. But don't worry. No matter what happens, you will not die.
Okay. Free wish.
Yes. Do you already know what you will wish for, Lenny?
I don't know. Probably money, but I have to think about it.
All right. So you have plenty of time to think. While dirty peasants will try to kill you. So next, it zooms to Lenny and Ian. You notice that actually standing right next to old Robbie is not that a pleasant experience, since he has an incredibly bad smell. You probably want to take a bit of, like, you know, move to the side. He has the negative trait abhorrent stench, by the way.
Yeah, no, I smell real good, real strong. So I'm old Grubby. I'm the oldest peasant and the meanest peasant. I survived the 100-Year Wars, the Black Plague, the famine. My horrible neighbor Stephen, I survived him too. And then these solicitors came to my mud hut and knocked on my fallen apart door and said, "Hey, you want to fight? Fight against other peasants. Prove you're the strongest." And I was like, "What's in it for me?" And they said, "You get a wish." I was like, oh, I do like wishes. I got this lymphoma that's been growing on my side. And if I win this, I'm gonna wish for that lymphoma to be gone. I don't want that growing on me no more.
Yeah, we will definitely help you with that. Okay, anyway, finally, Ian.
I'm Ian. People call me Ian for some reason. That would be spelled with an I. This is Bernard. I'd like Bernard to be alive again.
Wait, he's not alive? He's standing right there.
No. It was my old circus bear. This is a magic trick that I do. He appears for a while. Got to do it every day. It's fine. I'd like him to be alive again. He was my best mate.
That's a very big circus bear.
Yeah. He's harmless. He's harmless. It's fun to see.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, a noble cause, fighting to revive a long-lost pet. I wish you luck, Ian.
Thanks.
So,
Blasé.
as you guys get ready, the camera zooms out, and all right, you will be facing a lot of peasants in the first round, and you can expect it to spawn in the 2 fields to the south, and in the barn, and in the farmhouse. You are free to reposition yourself however you want to get ready for this combat.
What does spawn mean?
They will be teleported in, or I guess more generated. They are not real people. They are part of the simulation.
I don't know what any of that means, but I got a feeling it's not good.
Just
I will stand.
just try to beat them up however you wish, and if you do that, you win.
Oh, okay. Old Grubby's gonna stand right in the same spot he found himself in. He's just gonna like stand with his hands in the air in a wide stance and just looking around.
Where is the enemy going to? Okay, I don't know if we know what the enemy is going to spawn or not.
Now that's a surprise. Which kind of enemies? But you know,
Where?
The fields, and into 2 buildings.
yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to put here. I think this is a good place.
Okay.
Now, Franklin, you might want to step away from me. I do really smell. I smell real bad, real hard. And it's just for your safety.
Yeah, like abhorrent stench gives basically everybody around him a debuff if they don't succeed on a defense roll. So.
Okay,
really
I was
bad.
gonna hang out with the old guy. Alright.
I mean,
You
you
try,
can try,
man.
but if you don't roll well,
smelly.
the smell
Got
alone
that
will
old
make
man
you...
smell. I'll stay right here.
Well,
I guess.
actually, that could be actually a good combo, because you're drunken master, and if you're tainted, you get +4 to evasion.
See? I had a plan all along. Hanging out with the old man.
Okay, actually.
Grumpy old bartender and a confused old man.
So if you're standing next to him, you can fail your defense roll on purpose, and now you're tainted, and you get +4 to evasion. And, you know, also a disadvantage on all your rolls.
Ooh, that's pretty
Which
rough.
is really bad, but you know, it doesn't last very long, fortunately.
So, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. As you just see a horde of peasants appear around you. And we are, of course, switching to battle music.
Oh dear lord, there's a lot of guys. Oh boy.
You see a lot of dirty peasants, some with pitchforks, others just with their bare fists, really angry looking, and some with buckets on their hand, fighting with just what looks like a stick of ham. And they're just like, "Ah! Get off our lands!" And but I am...
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Yes. And you see the most aggressive ones that just reek of cheap ale. Just they start to storm out.
Well, they didn't get it from my bar.
So let's see who's the closest. Table 6. You know. Yeah. Let's see if the King of Peasants can prove his power. As you see the guy just running, like just hello, token move. There we go. Jumping through the window, bursting, using the momentum to pull himself up the barrels, and let's see if he succeeds on an athletics check to keep himself back. Oh.
Not even close. Off to a good start.
Okay, so yeah, he's very much drunk, so he just storms out the glass windows, cuts himself horribly while jumping on, and just slams into the barrel, stunning himself. And let's say, how much damage does he get? Let's go with 2d6 damage. So that's 8 damage. What a great start.
Off to a good start.
So that's how much armor does he have? 1. So that's 7 damage as he's just standing there stunned, stumbled. Oh. But there's another angry drunk peasant right here, and I think, yes, Franklin, you're in rage as he just storms in and he tries to grapple you. Give me an athletics or nimbleness check. D10 plus your athletic or nimbleness value.
Yeah, I'm seeing which ones. Alright, athletics is
You
definitely
gotta
better.
beat a 9.
Oh. That's gonna be a hard ass, but you're cunning, right? He looks cunning.
Got it.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, good thing. As he tries to grab you with drunken some, you just like quickly dodge out of the way. Stupid.
Yeah. Would that count as an attack where I could use my counter?
No,
Or
that was a grab
is
attempt, not
flanks-
an attack.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. That's all good.
Okay, now it's Ian Domley and his giant bear's turn.
In Domley and the Giant Bear, Ian is going to give Bernard just a wonderful little, like, ruffle along the side. I would like to cast my elemental weapon Shock to give him
giant
additional
bear.
shock damage. And because I'm a shaman, I would like to additionally imbue that with wind.
Nice.
So he is
Fast bear.
a very fast lightning bear who is going to be incredibly excited about this barn that he's been really wanting to go in, and is going to squeeze his way in here, and with a 3-meter reach weapon,
You just
I believe
hear
can
from inside the
hit
barn,
all three-
Demon Bear! Demon Bear!
Now, when you cleave, it says you can make 3 attacks. Make an attack against 3 different creatures. Do you roll 3 attacks or 1 attack?
You roll 1 attack.
Once
One
for
attack, right.
all 3.
It is
So
1d20.
if you want to be in range, you
plus-
would probably have to like move in here, and now you can hit all of them.
Yes, push all the way in. That's all right. He's very fast
Yeah.
at the moment.
Speed is not an issue.
Plus 6 to hit.
Just put him.
Oh.
Oh no!
I think they're dead. I think they're dead.
I mean, roll the damage for like maybe. I mean, I don't like his
yeah.
chances, but technically it's still a chance.
Roll 1d8 plus 5 to damage plus 1d6 shock damage.
Plus you get
Plus
crit
the
damage
6 from
too.
crit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And
plus
it's
6
an
from crit.
ability, so 3 more.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
So 19.
So yeah, you still hear from the outside. You just hear Demon Bear, Demon. Just like this horrible noise of slashing and lightning, ripping all the peasants apart, and you're all probably happy that you do not see the bloodbath, and even like the camera is just like off camera so that the audience doesn't see the brutal massacre. All 3 peasants just get ripped apart in one giant swing.
It didn't stand a
Sudden
chance.
technical difficulties on the camera.
Yeah.
Given the speed he has, he's just going to very happily just traipse back out of the barn.
Yeah, you see
Doing a
the,
small little prayer.
peasants from the north see that and they're like, "Oh," just like stepping back for a second.
Honestly, bear.
And with that,
Bear's
with
scary.
Ian's movement, he's going to go in there and admire the work. Like, Bernard, you did it again. We talked about this.
Old Grubby.
Ha! It's me! Oh. Alright, well, I'm ready for this fight. And I was thinking ahead before I got here. And it's not just me, I brought the whole village with me. And so I'm gonna cast and summon humanoids, and I'm gonna use my multi-summon. And you watch from these barrels just above me, all my villagers start piling out. These hordes of peasants for my summons. And I have to spend 4 willpower for that. So we'll go down to 17 as I summon these peasants as they just clamber out of these barrels to the north of me here. And that's all my action points. That's everything. That's all I can do. And I'm just standing there in glory. My whole village! It's here!
They're level 1, right? Oh no, level 0.
They're
yeah,
terrible. They're awful things.
I forgot to ask for your evasion. Thankfully, I've got the stat block here, so they're
Not particularly slippery.
You know what? Because it was just your turn, they do share an initiative with Franklin and Lenny, but I allow you to immediately let them take action.
Oh, all of them are gonna just try to kill this one little poor sap that fell through the window there. So let's go ahead and start with this guy on the right. You
But
can go ahead.
first, two of them are standing right next to you, so they have to roll to see if they're
Oh,
not
yeah.
tainted by your stench.
Oh, they're totally gonna be tainted. Make a con check. Oh, so
Tainted peasants.
let's see. Let's see here. What do they have to beat?
Your
DR
DR power should be 13.
13. Okay. All right, and they got a. Let's see. They got a +2 to con. Ooh.
They're actually okay. They're not
So
great
is
at it.
is this a D20 roll?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, D20 plus DR. Yep. It's a save.
That's what I was thinking. Plus.
Save by any other name.
All right, so one of them's good. Let's check the next one.
First group saves.
Another one now.
Okay,
No, they're
the
tainted.
right one is now tainted from the smell. They're like, oh, Grubby, when was the last time you bathed? And
I
you
don't
see like
know.
this one in the corner just like vomiting.
Mind you, these groups here, it's not just one peasant. There's like 17 of them all kind of piled in together. So they're all just retching and coughing and puking. It's amazing, really.
It's terrible.
No, it's amazing. This is what the village does. This is what we do for holiday.
Oh,
So they'll go ahead make an attack roll against that poor guy there. We'll start with the tainted one because they got disadvantage now, don't they?
Yes, they have disadvantage. Antonio, could you please mute yourself? You've got background noises.
Okay.
All right. So there's the first roll and then the second roll. Oh no! Wait, were those both at 20?
nope.
How's
That
that work?
D20 equals 4. Wait, were they? Were they
Peasant
both
math.
Did I
That
just
doesn't-
type it in wrong?
Yeah, I think you typed it in wrong.
Oh, I
Yeah.
wrote equals. I got a shift to add my plus. Okay. All right, there's that one, and there's that one. 13, 12.
Wait, I need to look at this. You know, the first one, they're just so distracted. They're like, come on, guys, let's move. And like, just give us a second. And they don't really attack it. But,
We'll roll for the second group there.
mhm.
Even worse.
Yes,
I'm not doing any better.
they all start to dogpile on the drunken guy, and he's like, bring it on, and he just like punches one to the side, the other one's just primal drunken rage.
Well, and then this one, we might as well have this guy move down, and he'll go ahead and just try to do the same thing. We'll go ahead and try to swing at him at 15.
15, that's a hit.
Heck yes. All right, so D6 plus 3, 7.
And because it's your multi-summon, it gets reduced by half. So that's a total.
So 3.
A total of 2 damage. As they also like just dogpile on him. But I think this drunken rage dude is another caliber of peasant, as he just takes the hits, and in his drunkenness he barely feels it.
Keep fighting, you filthy peasants. And that'll be my turn.
All right, Franklin.
Yeah. Let's see. Now, did I misunderstand, or is there a way I can trigger my drunken stupor thingy? Let's see.
Yes, you can use 1 action point to apply madness to yourself.
All right.
Madness!
Psychotic rage. Remember, I mentioned it before the stream.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I'll activate the madness here.
So-
Oh
So-
boy. Madness is
and
a
then I will-
choice.
Okay, now you have to roll to see if you actually get a madness trait. So roll a d10, and if you roll a 1, so you have 1 level of madness, you get a madness trait. As 3, you do not get a madness trait, but now your psychotic rage means you deal +1 damage with all your attacks, and your drunken master makes you increases your evasion by 4, so you're unpredictable.
Right. All right. So my mace is actually just a table leg. That's what it is. So I just pull out a table leg, and I'm gonna bonk this guy, or I'm gonna attempt to. But that just affects damage, right? Not my to hit.
Only damage, right?
Yeah, I'm only
Alright.
damage.
Oh,
Hmm.
Nope.
I'm a little too enraged, I guess.
Sorry about that, but that is not enough. And so,
Dang it.
too enraged, and you just hit him from behind. But this guy just looks at you. Just he's so drunk he doesn't feel the pain.
That's some bad beer.
You know what? He's gonna make a cinematic reaction. That's a stupid table. You give me a drink, and he just tries to grab you in anger and then punch you in the face. And he managed to grab you, but he doesn't really punch you that hard. So that's 7 damage as he just now he has grabbed you and punched you. But that also means you get +3 armor because you are grabbed in the drunken master. So
So it's only 4 points, right?
yeah.
4 plus whatever armor you got already.
Oh,
what
well, now
armor
you
you got?
confused me. 0. So that's easy.
Oh,
Yeah, you got.
did we get Franklin having to save against my stench at the start of his turn?
It only has a range of 1 meter, right?
2 meters.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, no.
And not that it would matter anyway with that 3.
Yeah. If you like, you can be tainted too. That way you have +8 to your evasion and +3 through armor.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're pretty hard
it
to
up,
pin
bro.
down. All right, Lenny.
Okay, my turn, yeah. Okay, so Lenny is going to. I don't know if I
Sorry about
can
that.
attack. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I would like to move. Okay, let's see. Okay, I would like to use. I think it's cursors. Cursors. I need to see the name of the ability. Need to see the name of the ability. Wait a minute. Yes. Yes. Mystic Source Course. I will change the DR to strength, and also I have +3 to DR power because I use strength. So yeah,
Okay.
I would like to use Misty Source Course. Well, with 2 in power. We'll casting. Okay.
Okay.
So roll a strength DR.
Okay, I'm rolling a strength DR. What you're targeting?
This one. I would like to target this one.
Okay. He failed.
Oh, perfect. So 2d8 damage.
2d8 damage. All right. Roll for that. Nice, 11. As you missed cold surge just fills him up, like the curse actually penetrating his drunken state, and he vomits out black goo. Whatever you cursed him with, it's hurt him pretty bad.
Nice. And then I would like to go back to the cover, and that is my turn.
All right. And now it's the peasants' turn that are not as drunk. As I'm gonna like zoom in for Antonio, mute yourself, please.
Ah, okay.
I think it sounds like his microphone's dying. Sounds the way out.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Huh? Wait a second. What? Ah, yeah, right. I forgot the bear killed everybody in the bar. So you see these angry peasants just storming in. Ah! Get out of our farm! As they use their pitchforks, and the first one.
as they charge in, my peasant swarm is going to use a reaction point because they're a polearm wielder
Ooh.
to make a polearm strike against them.
I forgot you had that.
Yeah,
Okay,
they pull out their pitchforks and they're stabbing them as they're coming in. And that one does not have tainted. Oh, so we'll go ahead and roll to see if they hit when they come in. No. But it only costs one reaction point, and I think
Yes.
I have two, so I'll do one for each of them.
Okay, I mean, I guess.
That one hits.
So yeah, like you don't even have to roll for the damage, as they just run in, and the other peasants' pitchforks are already ready, and they just run into the pitchfork. Like the first guy runs into the pitchfork. But what about the second one?
Oh well, I rolled for I rolled a 7 for the first one, and then the 20 for nat 20 for the second one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
As he storms in, and he tries to counter with their pitchfork.
Yeah, and then the damage. Oh, that's pretty good.
Nah.
I don't know what nat 20 does in terms of damage. I can't remember. But-
Plus 6 damage to the attack.
So, but it's also going to be half because it's a summon.
Yes.
So the 9 plus 6, so 15 down to 7.
That was enough
Yeah.
to defeat these peasants. These peasants are not very strong.
Get him! Get him! Ah!
But this guy is also countering with where is right D10. Sorry, I just had to look up the weapon that they were using. Oh yeah, right. I should use the average damage. Anyway, I'm using this 7. They're dealing 7 damage to your peasant's horde, which I'm pretty sure is enough to make them panic.
But they also have rotten tenacity because of my greater trait. So that means that they get to make a con defense rating, and if they succeed, they live with 1 HP.
You can only use rotten tenacity if you are a rotten creature, and that's an undead creature. That's not a horde of undead peasants. That's just normal humanoids.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I see the restriction. Never mind. They die.
Horribly.
Oh, let's just say, like, he manages to kill off the first one, and the rest of
What?
the group. What?
What if I said that they were plague-ridden peasants? Are they rotten now?
Okay, fine. Let's switch their creature type to undead. So now they're undead, rotten creatures.
Heck yes. All right, so they gotta make a con save
Yeah.
versus yeah. Oh goodness. 13, and they have to basically beat against the power of the source that caused the damage, or against 13 if the source does not have a DR power. So it has to beat a 13, I imagine.
Yes, 13. So they barely
and-
managed to survive it.
Yes.
Like he
Hang
killed the
in there.
first peasant, but like the others don't care, and so they just continue to fight.
They chose to fight for me because the plague's gonna kill them tomorrow anyway.
Okay, then the other peasants over here in range. Oh yeah. Let's just say like one of them runs towards this guy, so I'm presuming you're using Polearm Master to also try to stop them.
Yes, the first one is an 11,
That does not hit.
and the second one is an 18.
That does hit. And since the
Alright.
minimum volume you can roll is enough to kill them anyway, so you managed to kill off the first one. As the other
My
one runs
peasants!
in and tries the same of just attacking you. And ooh, 19, that's a hit. So
That'll hit.
so that's 8 damage, I think. And so use Rotten Tenacity, I guess.
19.
They'll kick in.
I'm gonna throw in a third score just to keep track of how many times they can actually use Rotten Tenacity in case I roll really well today.
Okay. Okay, you have more on the south. You know, they, I guess they feel a bit, they want to avenge their brethren, so they run in towards the giant bear. Which, I don't know if that's a good idea, but, they...
Plan.
It's certainly a brave choice.
Questionable maneuver.
Both of them hit, dealing...
Oh, yeah.
No, 9 damage, actually.
Is that each?
Each, yes.
Alright, cool. That is reduced down to 4 damage each because armor.
Yes. As they run in with the pitchforks, just hitting the bear in the back. What? Okay, he has 31. That's not going to be doing much. But all right, that was the peasants, and oh, but okay, let's call now the bucket peasants. Oh yeah, right. You already killed one of them. He
There's only one
charges
left.
in with his brethren, ready to hit the giant bear. And that's another hit. And he deals 6 damage with his chicken leg or whatever, ham or whatever he's wielding.
Probably a little sword.
All right, so finally, the slowest one, Garrett.
About time. Too busy doing his sponsorships. 1, 2, 3. 1 AP, 1, 2. All right, let's blast some of these peasants out of here. I'm going to spend a charge of artillerist to do a fully upcast reality spectral bullets for free.
Ooh, all right.
And we're going to blast that guy. Oh, that guy's just out of range. That's unfortunate.
Like, this guy
And-
is in cover. Like,
He's in cover. All right, fair enough. In that case, we'll blast this guy for 1d6, blast this guy for 2d6, and this guy for 1d6.
all right.
Let's start with the peasants, the simpler peasants. 5 reality, ignoring armor.
What's the flavor for your reality bolts? Or reality?
They're basically just dollar store brand magic missiles.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get your magic staff right and shoot it like the first peasant just gets obliterated. Doesn't even have time to scream. Ooh.
12 to that
Pretty
one
sure
guy.
that's wait. I have to
Yikes.
move this guy to. Yeah, nope. That's also enough. He just like hits him in the face, and it just completely blasted away.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, the other one also does not survive it. So congrats.
Obliterated.
Like, yeah. How many peasants are left? Okay, we have like the 3
not
and
many,
the
4.
yeah.
Mostly mine. Mostly my peasants.
Yeah, yeah, so much to. Oh my god, there are so many enemies, right?
Spectral bullets kind of just solves it, I'm afraid.
Okay. Well, okay, that's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn. He's just gonna stick behind the crate.
No punchy peasants. So next is Ian Domley with his grizzly. I don't think the
They
3
are.
will survive it.
Bernard is going to go for a cleave again because he is roaring in frustration. Ian is like, no, you got the wrong idea. He didn't mean to, and just going to cleave with him again. Oh, it's only a 9 to hit.
Yeah, it's, like
Just
the one
up,
peasant
get out of the way.
with the bucket like panics, ducks, and like his bucket for some miraculous reason deflects the giant electric bear claw because wood doesn't conduct electricity, and that's good enough for the peasants' logic.
Bernard, what are you doing? Stop. And I actually have 2 AP. And I'm going to... no, I'm not going to attack. It's fine. It's fine. That's my turn. I will take cover behind my bear.
Alt Grubby.
It is I, old Grubby. So, I'm gonna go run 1, 2, 3 towards the fray. And as I'm running, are you watching as I'm reaching into my pits and across my body and scraping grease and forming it into a ball so I can cast caustic projectile. Ah! I have the path of damage, so I can cast this for 1 willpower. So I will reduce my willpower. Ba-bam. Like that. Casting it. And with path of damage, so it says it's upcasted to my willpower limit. Does that mean I also lose that willpower to upcast it? Or
It's
is it just
basically
auto?
as if you've casted it with 4 willpower, but it only costs you 1 in total.
Very cool. So
Cost of half damage, but it's still a plenty good trade.
yeah, so it's gonna be I can hit 2 targets up to 15 meters away. So these 2 guys are well within that.
Alright.
And the damage is going to be increased to 4d6 and then halved afterwards. And the target will be dissolving for 4 rounds. So let's see if I even hit. All right, so
Wait, do you...
what's that?
You said, what did you use? For, which
Caustic projectile,
Uh,
and using my path of damage.
poison projectile, you said. But that's 3 willpower, and targeting an extra target costs 2 willpower.
Chemical projectile.
So chemical projectile, same thing. You
So I guess I may be misunderstanding how it works. I thought it reduced path of the damage, reduced the normal cost to 1, and then it upcasts my WP limit.
No, it's like, just presume you have like the base cost, in this case 3 willpower, upcasted additionally to your maximum 4, but then
So
the
I'll just
total
increase
price
the
is
damage
reduced
by
to 1.
d6. Yeah,
So-
so it'll be 4d6 and then half. So I'll just roll once, and we'll go ahead and hit the guy closest to me that is not wearing the bucket. Buckets, are very nice, and I don't want to damage that one because I might want to keep it later. So we'll roll 10.
10. I don't think that's a hit.
You watch as a caustic slime ball just slaps into the ground, and a nearby potato in the field dies horribly.
Rolls up.
That will be my turn.
So yeah, you do that.
Believe my company has agreed to sponsor this. Okay.
What? Watch it. That'll be you next. That potato plant, that's gonna be you. When I figure out how to throw it.
Well, okay, it's your peasant's turn.
Oh, well, this one's gotta make a save because I smell horrid. So I think is this... No, they are still tainted. They are horribly afflicted by my smell. This one here...
Doesn't need to make another save against
No,
it.
it doesn't. It does not. But we'll go ahead and have this one just kind of stab out with its pitchforks. All of them are going to try to pig pile on top of this one person and crush them under their sheer weight, while also maybe stabbing with pitchforks. So let's see how that goes. 12.
12. I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, that's the wrong set. I can remove that set block. All of them are dead. 12 is sadly not enough.
So they try
Looks
to
like,
dogpile, but
you-
they trip over the barrels and just fall flat in their face.
Yeah. Looks like your
this
peasant
one-
isn't the only one that's very durable.
No. This one's just going to be sick and stumble all the way down to here using all of its AP to move.
Okay.
And this one's also going to go and... Yeah, let me use the ruler in this case. There, they'll go there, but all their AP.
They should still be able to attack if you move with them. Like if you want to target one of them.
I think I had to use all the AP to get them there because it was much farther. Let's see. Oh, nope. So it would have had to use 1 AP.
Yeah, 1 AP
So,
is
yeah,
enough
this
to get
definitely-
there.
Yeah, so this will be able to attack this guy here. We'll go ahead and have them try, but they have disadvantage because they are very sick. And that definitely probably misses if they're one earlier. You watch as 27 pitchforks stab out and are all deflected by a single bucket atop that person's hat.
Just this,
Ping, 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 ping!
maybe this bucket is an ancient heirloom forged by a legendary ancient blacksmith. And this
Perhaps
is like
it is. I hear the announcer say that, and I'm like, peasants, you retrieve that bucket for me. I will put it in my shed. And that'll be my turn.
This guy think he is a saga armorer?
Okay, Franklin.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to get too close to that bear. It seems kind of dangerous, so I'm just gonna.
My
scoot
stench
back
will
here.
keep it away. Hang out with me. Come.
I will at a safe
Very
distance.
friendly. I swear.
I have a blowgun I can use, so I'll give that a shot. Is there any penalty for swapping weapons, like Pathfinder or something? or-
1 action point
you
to
just-
swap weapons.
Hmm?
1 action point,
point?
to swap weapons.
Okay, well that's fine. I can do that.
Random.
Yeah. So that'll be 1 plus 3.
Wait, you
Whiz past
don't
him.
forget you have a disadvantage because you're tainted.
Oh no. That's horrible news. That's not how that works.
I think
I rolled a
123
Does
will
that hit?
You wish. I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay.
So
shoot the
guess you have taken upon yourself too many afflictions, and you're just stumbling.
I had the blowgun backwards.
That's so funny because it also interprets that you had to suck in instead of
Yeah.
blow.
That's the madness, and then the tainted
Yeah.
is just confusing.
Alrighty then. So yeah, that's your turn, right? So Lenny, where's Lenny? Oh, there's Lenny.
Here, hey, here. Okay, I am here. So Lenny, he would like to. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I am having problems. Okay, I would like to move. Let's see how far I can move. One at E.
It seems to be very slow.
Sorry, my computer. Yeah. Lenny would like to move here. Yeah. And then Lenny is going to get a Misty Sword
Back.
again to the peasant.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Okay, he's rolling. That's a clear fail. Roll for damage.
Yes, that is a fail. Yes. I got to roll the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yes, you cast another curse. They are consumed by it and just evaporate into nothingness.
Nice, and that is the turn of Lenny.
All right, revenge of the 3 peasants that are still there. They you know what? They once scream, "You will never get my bucket!" Kill
I
those
will get the bucket.
Kill those thieves! As the peasants, seeing that the bear, that's probably not the best approach, they instead start storming the peasants here. And
Strike with your pitchforks, peasants. Ah, a miss. And for the other one, maybe a hit.
Maybe. Oh yes, that one is a hit.
Yes, you've done it. You've done it now. Total of 4 divided by 2 for 2 damage.
Which is wait, is it enough? Actually, no. They have enough armor to tank that 2 damage.
No.
But you did stop their movement with your Well, I guess they're still close enough anyway to attack you. So because they also have pitchforks with
they truthfully have to make a strength defense rating to stop their movement, if at all. But I think they're just going towards it, so it doesn't matter.
I was just gonna roll anyway. They failed, so he can't move. Okay, all 3 of them, like the 2 upper ones, attack the. Okay, the first one, that's a miss. That's a hit for your peasants horde.
Yes.
And then, like your tainted one, gets how much damage? 9 damage.
9 damage. Oh boy. Well, let's see if they survive. Let's see. They're gonna beat a 13. Yes, they lose another of their resilience. They're almost gone.
Ooh, a natural 20. I didn't see that one. Okay.
Yes, rotten tenacity.
Yes. Like, wow, like your peasants, like
They're hanging in
they may
there.
die tomorrow, but they won't die today.
The plague actually keeps them alive in a horrible state of pain.
Ah.
Oh boy. Anyway, the sponsor guy, what's your Garrett, sorry.
Garrett, yeah. Well. We're gonna move there. Then I'm just gonna spend 4 willpower to do another set of bolts.
Alright.
Bullets. We'll go ahead and slap 1d6 into these 2 guys.
Okay, and 2d6 to that
And
guy.
then 2d6 into the bucket dude. Do I need to even roll for the smaller guys? I imagine they're
No,
minions.
they are minor creatures. They only have 1 vitality and you ignore armor, so whoop, they're gone.
They're good. Good as dead. And this last guy takes 9.
9. You heavily blast him. He's barely standing, and he stands there, and he's just like, "Fine, take the bucket," and he just throws it at old Grubby and runs away.
I am immutable. I will never be defeated. Perfectly armored and protected.
All right. Looks like you guys survived the first round. As were a lot of dirty.
Wait, I thought we won. Where's my wish?
You get your wish when you survive the second round. There are 2 challenges.
It came into contract.
I didn't read it. I can't read.
I can't read it.
Am I the only
Fine,
one who
get
can
on with
read
it.
here?
Let's see what it is. It is.
I can read.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a ranged shield on Bernard. Just to get him topped off. 14.
The bear is going to bound over and give you an incredibly thankful lick.
Aww.
Shucks. No problem, little buddy. And he's going to pull out a really diluted looking mana potion. It honestly looks kind of garbage, but he's gonna drink it. It's a tier 0 stimulant.
I would like
Yeah,
to
it's
use
not
my,
great.
my tier 1 stimulant on my bear, please. Just a nice brush kit, brush, shampoo, just combing through the bear. There you go. There you go.
Shampoo! Keep that away from me.
Also,
What's some
I
I think I've
realized
got
I had a
some-
discount on spectral bullets. I should have spent one less.
Okay,
That's funny.
sorry. Yeah. So Lenny is going to drink a stimulant that he have. That is like a mana potion. Lenny is of the mental archetype, so the willpower is double. Let's see. Oh,
The full.
12 full
No problem.
power. So yeah, full.
Nice.
No problem.
Alrighty then.
Do we know where the next wave will come from?
From the barn and the fields. Not
Barn
the
and the
farmhouse this time.
Oh, cool.
It
Yep.
is just gonna
Right
squeeze
back
out of
up
there.
here. I like the
Peasants,
spot.
Those
take a
summoned
defensive
peasants.
position.
The summoned peasants only last 5 rounds, or 10 minutes. Or...
10 minutes. I
Okay,
believe.
good. Then you would have enough
They stick
time,
on.
as long as
They
you
stick-
don't dilly-dally too much.
That
That's-
3d6 was healing, right? So
Yeah.
plus 14?
Yeah, 14. Bernard's basically back to full.
Yeah, back to full.
All right. You survive the dirty peasants, but will you survive? They're animals. As you see up here, wait, battle music. Whoop-a-doom.
I love those chickens.
As you see up here, just a bunch of mad-looking angry goats in the barn, and from the south, in the farms, chickens. But they don't look like normal chickens. They look like gigantic, big, beefed-up chickens, like 2 meters, 6 feet tall.
Those aren't chickens. They look like actual people with chicken heads.
Chickens.
It does,
I've seen this before. Back in the war of 1642, the chickens, they came. I don't talk of these times.
1642. What time did you come from?
What? I don't know. What year is it?
My
I mean-
timeline. It's 252 after Old Earth. I don't know what you're talking about.
May I remind you that you all come from different universes with different year counts, so don't worry about it too much.
I'm
That's a
so
year,
confused.
I'm from year 3 of the reign of King Jeremy, long may he live. That's where I'm from.
You know what? I'll ask.
While you're all just standing there talking, it's the goat's turn. And you just, "Meh," as it just all storm into the bear. Is there even enough room next to the bear?
I think so.
Like, let's see. They all
Apparently.
use rush attack.
Mhm.
Okay, like one goat won't make it. But everyone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's more dice than. So let's see, like some of them have to hit. What's your evasion? Or the bear's evasion?
His evasion is 8.
8. Okay,
good.
so
At least 3 hit.
okay, hit, and yeah, those are all hits. As they all storm in with full speed, dealing 10 damage each.
And that's down to 5 damage each. 1, 2, 3,
7 of
4,
them.
5, 6, 7. Oh, that is 35. That is enough for Bernard to go down from full.
Unless you can do something reactively to stop it.
Actually, could I try a cinematic reaction to just tell my bear to brace himself?
All right,
Bernard, brace yourself. I have animal handling.
all right.
That's
It's
why I've
animal
got
handling.
a bear. 1d10 plus. Shoot, I didn't have my skills page up for him. No, level up. No, main page. Animal handling is +4.
Yep, that's about right.
Ah, I won.
While you say, brace yourself, the bear just looks confused to your side while all the goats pile upon it. He looks almost like with a look of betrayal. So how could you, master, before he goes down?
Ooh, Bernard. This is the second time.
It's like the 100 men versus 1 ape, but it's 100 goats versus 1 bear.
One giant bear.
Clearly loses.
And with him gone, the final goat storms out right into Ian, making another attack. Or not another attack. So that's a hit, 10 damage.
Oh yeah, easily. All right, 10 damage.
Okie dokie, that's the goats. So we continue. Okay, Ian Domley.
Your bear. No.
Oh yes, my bear. So if you summon while you've got a summon, the previous summon vanishes, right?
Yes.
And they appear with how much of their health? Do they appear with all of their
They
vitality?
reappear with the whole health.
All
All
right.
up there.
Well, Ada's going to lean over the goat. It's okay. You can stop playing dead now. And I'm going to use summon again to re-summon Bernard. Using 4 of my willpower.
Like nothing ever happened.
Going to rise from the ashes.
The goat just step 1 step back. Meh?
Back at full HP.
And that was temporary health. As part of summoning, you get to command them, right?
Yes.
Cool. How much WP does it respawn with?
With all
All
of
of it,
its
I
willpower.
Okay.
But he no longer has
he-
elemental weapon. I mean, that would have run out anyway, but...
Yeah, that would have run out. That's okay. He's going to cleave, and let's go for a full upcast on the cleave. I'm just going to check. Cleave, does that have +2 on attack roll? It does have +2 on attack roll. Let's just get a +2 on the attack roll and an extra d6 damage.
All
No,
right.
an extra target. An extra target and +2 on the attack roll.
Yeah.
That would be roll 1d20 plus. Where's your attack? Where's your attack, buddy? 6 +2, so 8. 1d20 plus 8. And 11.
That's sadly not enough. Oh,
Not enough. It happens.
no.
These rolls are killing me.
As he just needs to gather himself a bit after standing up and taking all the goats, and he doesn't even get to attack.
How many narrative momentum is it to re-roll? Because I
4.
spawned with a lot of luck and charisma. I would like to re-roll the d20,
Yeah.
if that's all right.
Of
Excellent.
course, it's in the rules. Use 4 to reroll.
That's far better.
Yeah, that's a hit. That's definitely a hit.
All right, 1d8 plus bear. Come back. Go to your page. Plus 5 damage. And we're just going to go the one outside and any 3 interior ones.
The one outside. Okay. So 7 damage each. As you cleave through them, ripping out flesh and fur, but they actually are still standing. Definitely heavily injured, but
Terrible
Tougher.
goats.
you didn't think it
That's
was
okay.
going to be that easy. These are not just angry peasants. They are out of control barn animals.
No!
Okay. Old Grubby, I'm sure you have experience with those.
With farm animals, of course. Yes, there's only one way to take care of a farm animal. You have to put it on the dinner table. So, we'll go ahead and we'll try to pour some more grease out and then chuck it at this fellow over here, this chicken man. We'll see if we can hit this time. No.
Oh, I'm
These
sorry.
low rolls are killing me. Oh.
As you throw it, but it, hits the fence right before it.
That fence is gonna be you next time.
It looks.
And then I'm gonna. I'll just stay put. I've been standing here. I won't back down now.
As the chicken jumps over, but then realizes your stench, and he's tainted.
Of course.
But he still tries to.
Take a whiff.
Oh! He still tries to hit you.
Trying anyway.
Yeah, no,
Roll the
4.
4.
And he just he sees you how you're lifting it, and then, like last minute he just stops and he's like, no.
Here, smell underneath the beard.
Oh,
Ugh.
man.
Yep. And important thing about the tainted, it only lasts until the start of their next turn. So I think Franklin was tainted by me, but yeah, just so you know.
Okay. So the other chickens move in.
Attack! Peasants, attack! Let's see, they get +4 to attack. So this one on the left is going to go ahead and attack this one that came in. And miss, I presume.
Yes, barely.
And then it'll use its other reaction to attack the other one. Also a miss.
Come on, guys.
And then
These low
this,
rolls are killing me.
This guy shouldn't be tainted anymore.
No, he's not tainted anymore.
So we'll go ahead and have him make an attack. A 16!
Nice, that is a hit.
Okay, let's see if he can do any damage, though. Oh, we know how that goes. 7.
3 damage. You deal a total of 1 damage as the
Yes.
pitchfork just kind of like sticks into the packs of the worm.
Pulls a couple feathers out.
Alright, and then the last attack on this guy here, 19. That should hit for a total of... Oh... what, probably 2 damage on that one?
Yeah, 2 damage.
Yes, good job, peasants. Kill the chickens!
As they all, like the 4 on the right and the 3 on the left, make separate cooperative cinematic actions.
Oh,
So let's go with the first one on the left. So that's success, success, success. As they surround the peasants, and they just like all grab them, like squeezing them in, lifting all of them
Like
up,
chain?
and just throwing them into the barn, or sorry, the farmhouse. Dealing a total of 44 damage.
Yes.
okay. Well, let's see how the rotten tenacity does. They got a +2 to that. They fail.
Finally!
They're dead. They're
The
dead.
first group of peasants dies horribly, pitifully.
For 44 damage. That's overkill. That's just ridiculous at that point.
You took it too far, Blaze. You took it too far.
Oh, wait, that was the left one that I threw, by the way. Like, okay, let's
Oh,
just...
the left one?
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
I thought it was like-
I throw him into the farm and like, did it now.
The house,
Yeah, you
house
watch-
is very bullshit.
For a moment, it is raining peasants.
So now it's the other peasants' turn. The other chickens do the same thing. Oops, that was a bit too much. But I mean, anyway, like, let's be honest. It's just about do they survive the rotten tenacity or not.
We'll find out. No.
And as they throw him like here and Franklin, you just need to dodge like all the raining peasants. I'm gonna move
It's
them.
raining men.
I'm gonna move them to the side.
They may come back.
It's the peasant's turn.
My one's remaining peasant?
Yeah, like your peasant.
Well, they see things are going quite poorly, I imagine. But at least they have their attacks. So let's see if they hit. Strike! No, they missed.
No.
They're terrible.
Never been lower.
Like the.
You see that they all are like leaning on their pitchforks as the plague is now catching up to them, and they're all just like hacking up lungs and like limping around. It is not good. The plague is very strong, very deadly. That's it. That's all they do.
Okay. So,
Actually, you know what? I'll have them stand a little bit closer to me to maybe help protect me.
Franklin.
Yeah. So I'll do yield weapon swap again.
Do you need to make a check against my stench, or would you like to just
know.
would you like to just fail so you're tainted and you have a high evasion?
Yes.
I will
continue to fail.
Yeah, if you do succeed, you'll be immune to it for the rest of the encounter. So
The rest of the session,
No,
basically.
I'll keep
It's
my
24.
I'll keep my
Evasion.
evasion. Yeah,
Alright.
there's a lot of goats over there.
there is a lot of goats.
Yeah, I don't think Ian is going to be able to hold that down forever. I'll be totally honest. Things are looking grim.
And I gotta roll that twice though, don't I? Because
Yes.
Yeah. That's a real downer.
Roll another 20. I mean, it's a hit anyway, so.
All right. So, and then 1d8 plus. 4. Oop, that's not an 8. That's a star. Bonk with my table leg.
You're hitting on the side.
Hit him again.
You want to use a cinematic reaction to hit him again?
Nah.
Okay.
Not yet.
That would have been funny. Okay, so that's your turn, right? Lenny.
Okay, so let's have some fun. Okay, I'm going to say my intention with the cinematic action and then the cinematic action. So the intention is to use engineering to try to attack the group of chicken. I don't know.
So basically build a bomb and throw it over.
Ah, yes.
All
Yes,
right.
It's a bomb.
Give me an engineering check.
Okay, wait. Let's see.
4. You want to reroll that for 3 narrative momentum?
Yeah, I'm going to reroll because I am charisma, so have luck. So yeah, I would like to reroll.
Alright, great.
No, sorry. I roll a d20. No, not a d20. No.
D20 now.
I mean, 21 would be a very impressive skill check at level 1.
Yeah, but
Okay, now we're talking. Give me 46.
nice. Well, good talking. Let's go.
6.
So that's 14.
Oh,
As
nice.
they, the chickens are still celebrating. Like they throw away the peasants. As something that just falls into. Beep, 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 beep. And you just see them like flying almost comically as they try to flip their way too muscular wing. It just lands all over the arena. Smoking, burning.
Smells like fried chicken.
Indeed, it does smell like fried chicken.
It's Thanksgiving!
Okay.
Yeah,
that's-
that is the tune of Lenny.
So, Garrett.
Oh boy. Okay.
Step right there.
Yep. Gonna move over here. These guys aren't as tough as I expected they'd be. That guy's taking some damage, I take it?
Good question. Yeah, a little bit of damage.
A little bit. Okay. Okay. We'll ping this guy for 2d6. And we'll ping this goat for 2d6 using my last armamentalist charge. I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Ready, first guy?
No. Wait. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Hang.
Not sure why I rolled the d20. That was weird.
Yes. Okay, 5 damage for the first one. As he blasts him, he has some singed wings, and he's like, bah, 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 but he's still standing.
And 4 for the goat in
For
front of
the-
Ian.
That's 4, yes. Ian, you just see like 2 energy blasts flying around you, hitting the goat right in the head. The head exploding, a gory mess.
Oh, they're not that tanky. Interesting.
Dinner.
Okay,
Oh.
that's good news. Oh,
I mean, we're talking like 11 health. I did smack him earlier.
oh, you did smack him. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so that's it, right?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright then, let's go up, and it's the goat's turn.
Oh. They're all gonna headbutt.
All of them move back, like 3 meters each. I'm not gonna move them individually. And then they rush in back with rush attack. Trying to hit Bernard. So 7 attacks. If they hit, 10 damage. So you said 8 evasion, right? Or was it 9?
8 evasion.
8. One of them actually missed you. Let's roll the last one. Yeah, no, that's a hit. So that's 6 times 10 damage.
Which is only 30. So
Still
he's
up with
alive.
Still up with 1! The only HP that matters is the last one.
They're all storming, bouncing off Bernard. He lifts his arms, tanking him, and just sending. Just a bit of blood just leaking out of his mouth, but he's still standing. Alrighty then. That's the goat's turn. So, Ian and your grizzly.
Bernard, you got this. Show them your breakdancing. I would like him to just raw force. Like, it's bear dancing. It's very much not artistic or graceful at all. Just for, like, a big breakdancing area of effect cinematic action against these goats.
Alright.
So that would be 1d10 plus 4. And it costs 3 for me to request him to do this. That's an 8.
So give me 46.
Roll 4d6.
That's 11. Alright. You managed the ones that were already injured by your cleave earlier with your beard breakdancing, kicking them to the side, and they crash through the wall. But the other ones just also get hit heavily, but they're barely standing. So you can just...
Can I re-roll one of those d6s with my narrative momentum?
Yes, that would be 2
The one that
narrative
rolled
momentum.
All right, cool. 1d6. There we go.
Okay, never mind. They're all gone with your...
Dead!
You're basically just breaking
Encore,
the
Bernard.
entrance of the barn as he just dances with the finesse of a walrus who ate too much.
The inside the barn is going to look really bloody after this.
Yes, like... Oh boy.
It's gonna look like a horror movie in there.
Indeed. So, that's
The
their
move use my
turn.
3 meters of movement to get inside the barn because those chickens are terrifying. I saw what they just did to an entire horde of peasants. You know,
fair.
Bernard, you'll be all right.
And all right, so it's the old Grubby. Your turn.
Yes, of course. All right. So, seeing as most of my peasants have kicked the bucket at this point, I need more peasants to swarm the battlefield, and so I'm going to go ahead and summon more peasants. But I also want to use a cinematic action in conjunction with it to make these peasants a little more special. I want them to be, instead of having the plague, I want them to have bird flu, which is highly toxic to bird people.
Okay, how do you want to summon them? With your presence or your street smarts or?
I was just gonna use my normal summon ability, but I wanted to spend that cinematic narrative momentum to just have them have bird flu.
Yeah, if you want to use a cinematic action, you need to make a skill check. And
skill.
you need to make, and you need to make something that makes sense, right? Like presence, street smarts, persuasion, since you're like summoning your peasant people, or maybe menace.
Oh, I can also do them as reactions, right? Cinematic reactions or bursts.
Yes.
So that let me go ahead and just summon my peasants, and then use all my reactions, because I don't use them anyways, to do a cinematic burst, and then
Cinematic reaction, probably.
Reaction,
yeah, cinematic reaction to have them have the bird flu, and simply what is it? I have to choose one of my skills that makes sense for that.
Yes.
The skill that makes sense is luck. I'm lucky that these ones specifically had bird flu.
All right, I'll allow it.
So I think I have to use 6 narrative momentum to use it as a reaction. Yeah.
No, 3.
Oh, just 3. All right. And then I'll spend my willpower to summon these peasants to the battlefield. Bring it down to 11. Let's go ahead and have them placed closer to these guys over here.
Okay.
And now I need to make the check with my luck.
Yes.
What am I trying to hit?
7.
I
Generally.
usually don't say that. Not to like normal
That's
cinematic
okay.
actions and reactions, like you're aiming for 7 at least.
7 generally.
I had a +1 to luck.
D10, not D20. It's a skill check.
Oh, gotcha. I haven't had to use a skill check yet.
Otherwise, that would be very easy hitting a. Okay, it's not much, but I'm gonna say that you give them all the poison status effect. So, like,
They all have bird flu.
Oh, poisoned. That helps.
It's a poisoned.
it's 1d4 damage that ignores armor whenever it's their turn.
It helps. It'll help.
So,
And then there's still that one by Franklin and Old Grubby, too.
He's fine. This one's my friend. He's trying to strangle me. It's just a hug.
okay. Well, it's the chicken's turn. Seeing the situation, seeing the horde of peasants, they're like, what they're gonna do? Ooh, I know what they're gonna do. Seeing they need a boost, especially since they're sickly. Speaking of sickly, I have to roll their poison. Where's the dice? Give me.
While you're rolling that, I'd just like to describe how these peasants get summoned, because I'm not magical. So you watch as all these peasants just rise out of the muddy fields like they've been laying there the whole time. They just kind of...
Scary. So, yes, the chickens, they see they're poisoned, they need a boost. So they start picking around in the fields, getting like seeds that are in, getting a chicken boost, as you see them buff up. And then all together in one synchronous move, they try to basically create a domino effect of hitting all of them at once. Let's see how they succeed on their cooperative cinematic action. So, They actually fail. Oh well. As they're like take way too much time just picking their corn around, and it's not even that effective because of the bird flu, and they're like, so they don't really do anything. Well, there's still the one.
Peasants are just like scratching their skin, and bird flu flakes are like flying. They're coughing in their faces.
Oh yeah. Also, I realized the chicken standing next to you, old Gruffy, he died of the bird flu. I forgot to roll this.
No. Oh, he didn't deserve that. What a way to go.
He just like his last action is like he grabs you as like you're just so dirty and smeary that it's just like he glides off you as
grease.
he like falls to the ground. Peasant army turn.
All right, so this one we'll have to see if they're affected by my stench. They're not, and the other one, it just barely succeeds.
They're both okay.
They're both okay. So now let's have this one move so this guy can move up, and they're all just gonna start attacking. Let's have them all. This one attack this guy for 16.
That's a hit.
For 4 damage, which is down to 2, which might be entirely negated by their armor.
Yeah, they're too buff. It just bounces off the chest.
Gah! We hit it, but it didn't do anything. The other one will attack, terribly missing. And then this one will strike that guy. Probably also a miss.
Well, it seems like a horde of sick peasants isn't the best warriors that you can get.
Not particularly good against armored targets, I'm afraid.
I suppose not, but they're a wall, and they're dying and within the week anyways.
It's true, they are a wall. They are doing their job. In that respect.
That's it. That's all for the peasants.
Franklin.
Yeah. So, that's what I think I'm gonna do. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna scoot right here, and then can I use? I don't forget the word. Use my narrative cinematic action. That's what I do with the blowgun. That just threw all 3 of them through their ears.
All right.
Collateral.
I guess either endurance or quick fingers.
Alright, let's see. What do I have here? Endurance is no good. Quick fingers. Oh, they're both no good. I have a 1.
Maybe you have a skill
Endurance.
check that makes more sense if you want to take that. If you can convince
How
me.
about raw force? Because I'm just blowing the dart so hard. Just
Okay, fine, I'll allow it.
it's only 1 more. 1d10 plus 2, right? Come on.
Ooh, nice. Give me 4d10.
Ooh.
Sorry, 4d6. Sorry, it's multi-target. 12. I'm pretty sure. Yep, they are all. Thanks to the poison, it is enough to kill all of them. So.
One
just
left.
And it flies through the peasants, probably like hitting 1 or 2, killing them as it passes through the peasants' hordes.
Whatever, they were screwed anyway.
Yeah.
And you just blast it with so much force. The first chicken, bop, hits it, bop. The second, bop. The third one, and almost
I imagine
like in
they
the same
stump.
motion, just like a milliseconds apart from each other. Bop, bop, bop.
I imagine because chickens can survive without their head, they just stumble around for like 2 or 3 seconds and then fall.
Yeah.
Can I do a cinematic reaction real quick?
Okay, what do you want to do?
I want to pay off a little something I said earlier. As you just see, Garrett's staff is like looking a little redder than usual. He's like, oh no, not again. As he just randomly starts blinking everywhere and then blinks in front of this. this chicken, and his staff is about to explode.
Okay, give me, I guess, supernatural, or what do you want to use?
Supernatural sounds good, yeah. 9.
9. I'm just gonna let you explain this scene, because that chicken doesn't have much vitality left anyway. And I think those peasants might also not survive.
Yeah, I imagine
fine,
the peasants are like, ooh, that's a shiny staff. What does it do?
Explosive mishap. You know what explosive mishap does, right?
Okay. So, okay, roll me an endurance check to see if you're still standing afterwards, Garrett. Everyone else, all the peasants, the chickens just explode. The hay is burning.
I might survive it if it's like explosive mishap.
So,
Rotten tenacity, one will definitely die.
Good news!
Yes.
Garrett's okay.
Garrett survives, and I guess 2 of the peasants also survive.
If it's the last fight, I'd rather them all just explode in just one glorious.
Yeah, that's the last fight. So,
Yeah.
They return to the mud.
Just.
Yep.
They were made out of mud, and on death they returned to mud. So, so it is the steroid chickens and the mad goats all gone. You hear the celebration music, and the others. Oh, excellent! They survive the animals going wild. Congratulations. So, as promised, your wish. Ian, as you see your illusionary bear being replaced by the real Bernard in his pride.
It was a wonderful scrub. I'm gonna see you soon, buddy. And this very small bear cub is what is revived, because that is what he died as, a small bear.
Oh, aww. Okay,
Aw,
cute.
that's cute. I like that.
Good to see you, buddy.
So, oh yeah, right. The peasants are gone. They exploded. So, then all grubby, you feel like whatever you wanted to wish away.
Yes, my lymphoma is a bump here on my side.
Yes.
It's the swelling stopped.
Yes.
It's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I feel so spry and so young. Yeah. Oh, my back's still bad, but the lymphoma's gone.
It's
That's
an
all I
improvement at
wanted.
least.
Franking, what was your wish again?
I was supposed to be getting a deal to be the beer provider for these events, not get thrown into them. So I wish
Okay,
for the contract, basically.
fine. You will be the official beer provider, and here is your payment in advance, as you find a nice, thick money bag with gold in it. Plenty of gold. Way too much gold.
Very good. No such thing.
So, what about you, Lenny? You still want money or something else?
Opinion. Yeah, so I have a guitar. Lenny pull out a electric guitar. You can see a guitar. Yeah, so I have a guitar, but the problem is I don't know how to play the guitar, you know.
Ah,
So yeah, I wish to learn how to play the guitar.
your,
the guitar.
your wish is granted, as all the knowledge is downloaded in your brain, and you probably feel the urge to play down, and you play the guitar like just immaculate finger skills. Everybody rocking around.
Thank you. Now I can play the guitar that I buy.
You know, you could learn guitar, or you could fight a horde of dirty peasants. What is easier, right? So
As he just looks at the tip of his staff and is like, ah, not again.
Oh yeah, you wanted your staff to not explode anymore. Let's fix that, shall we? As your
Nice.
staff, your wounds disappear, the staff gets reformed, and it looks more pristine with some magical gems embedded in them. And you can feel it, how this is far more stable now.
Oh,
There's still a little bit of peasant blood on it.
that's okay. He just pulls out a cloth and wipes it off. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Unless somebody else wants to do some final role playing. That was Ishanekon Arena, Peasantry Table Top RPG. Thank you everybody for joining. Does anybody want to do some final plugs? Especially you, Zachary, since this was about your game.
Yeah, I'll definitely talk a little bit. So, yeah, Peasantry. And here, I'm going to pull this off a bit so you can see that I'm not just an old grubby man.
Wait, you're not? Betrayal.
Yeah, so Peasantry is just a super rules-light game where you get to play these nasty, grubby peasants. You're all going to have, like, strange diseases like lymphoma, or you might have the gout. You could have a fear of bowel movements, and then also, in conjunction with that, have irritable bowel syndrome, which is hilarious. And then you go on these crazy, wacky adventures. All the Peasantry all the Peasantry games are one-shot, so you just sit down and you play them in a single night. And you're actually doing like, it's almost Cards Against Humanity, where you're all kind of competing and getting dirt points to be the filthiest peasant at the end of the game. As for the game itself, you can go to my website, peasantryttrpg.com. You can download a free demo of the game and play it there. You can come over to our Discord where we're running games. And I'll also be at Gen Con, so if anyone comes to Gen Con, they can stop and say hi to me. But other than that, yeah, dirty, nasty peasants. That's all it is.
Yeah, there's a link to his website where you can find the rules and everything, and to the Peasantry Discord group in the description. So,
Yeah, sweet deal.
Scrat, you want to talk a bit about your stuff?
I make videos and things. That's what I do. And I guess I test games out too. I guess I need to play the Peasants. Try that one out and give it a review.
I mean, it's a
Usually try
rules-light game, right? Fitting for... Maybe it
I'm
also
not
fits for a
supposed to be.
Spreader Day, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say I wasn't supposed to be a TTRPG review channel. It just kind of
It happened.
happened.
It's okay. A lot of good things happen.
Well, Scott, I definitely love to have you for a game sometime. July is pretty busy, but I can always message you and try to get you set up.
All right. Cool. We'll see what we can do.
So yeah, I presume Antonio Gold and Toonbolt, you have nothing to plug in, or...
Oh, I'm still Toonbolt, found it Toonbolt.
Okay, thank you
You
guys.
can just find me on the Ishanekon Discord, and come play the game. It's cool.
Yes, saying right here. See, I also made a guide to ancestries. If anybody interested, you can DM me in the Discord channel Ishanekon, or I am in the Discord. If you want to know my guide, or talk with me, I am here.
Yeah, it was like one of the funniest Ishanekon arenas. Thank you everybody for joining, and see you guys next time. I still need to think of a theme.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Bye.
All right, bye.